Hey guys, so today I'll be showing you guys how to apply for the PPP, and this is going to be an updated version. So I've already done one video and it seems like the application got updated, so I'm doing it again. So let's jump right into it. So let's go over what you'll need. One of the first things you are going to need is a 2019 or 2020 Schedule C. If you need one of those, you can find that in your tax return, okay? You can find that in your tax return if you're an independent contractor or you're a small business owner. That should be in your tax return. If you do not have a Schedule C ready to go, I do have a separate video where you guys can check that out, and it will show you how to prepare that draft Schedule C. I'm kind of new to YouTube, so I'm gonna be like, here, click here, click here. You know how people on YouTube, they be like, click here, and the video's gonna be right here. I'm gonna figure out how to do that, but if there's no video right here, that means I couldn't figure it out. Okay, so you're also gonna need monthly income. We're gonna go over all of this. My promise at the end of this video is that you will have what you need in order to apply for the PPP. Okay, you're gonna need that monthly income. You're gonna need an estimated loan amount. I'm gonna go over that. An explanation of how you figured out these numbers, a business story, and you're also going to need an EIN. And here's another thing, if you do not have an EIN, which I strongly recommend that if you're an independent contractor or a small business owner that you get an EIN. An EIN allows you to open up a separate bank account, so you're really gonna need that. But if you can't, like getting the EIN is easy as 1, 2, 3. Like right, you'll go to irs.gov/EIN, and there you can apply for an EIN. And the days you can only apply is Monday to Friday, 7 a.m. to 10 p.m. Eastern time. So make sure you guys get an EIN. If you don't, you get it immediately. Like as soon as you fill out the application online, you get it immediately. You can jump back to the application. I just don't want no surprises while we're doing this. And then also you're gonna need your driver's license or a passport, and then a bank statement or bookkeeping record. So if you have something like QuickBooks, or you have a bank statement that shows you were in business or receiving money during that time, okay? And then you're also going to need a void check, so they're going to ask for that as well. Now let's talk about the monthly income that you're going to need. Okay, so you're going to have a Schedule C. So once again, if you do not already have your Schedule C, go through your tax return and find it, or watch the video that I made of how you can prepare a draft Schedule C. But to figure out your monthly income or your monthly payroll, and this video is applying to the independent contractors and small business owners where no one else is in their business, okay? So you're gonna take this line 31 right here, line 31 divided by 12. Line 31 divided by 12, that is your monthly income. So if you're wondering like, oh, how much should I make from my business? That is how much you make a month. So it's your Schedule C line 31 divided by 12. That's gonna be your monthly income. Okay, then it's gonna ask for your estimated loan amount. So in our example, you see our monthly income is $8,333.33. So our estimated loan amount is our monthly income times 2.5. Back to our example, you see that our monthly income is this $8,333. We'll multiply that by 2.5, and that will give us our estimated loan amount. So in this case, the estimated PPP loan amount is $20,833.33. Next, you're gonna wanna have an explanation ready. So I'm walking you through this, guys, so when you actually, apply, you're going to be ready. You're going to be ready. So it's also gonna ask for an explanation. So here we have the numbers above are based off my blank year Schedule C tax return, which I will upload in the document section. So make sure you have this explanation ready for when you're applying for the PPP. I'm going to put it in the description. It's also going to ask for a business story, and we'll go over that. So I have a sample business story right here. So if you have an actual business name, you'll put, hey, like for example, for Ziri's. Ziri's Chicken was founded in the year it started to serve the community with a product or service. Independent contractor. I am a self-employed independent contractor that delivers for DoorDash or something like that. All right, so that is what that is. So now let's jump into the application, and you guys will have access. I'm going to put a link in my description, so we're going to do this together. So pause what you're doing and let's do this together. Let's do it together. Okay, and if you don't know, it's womply.com/DukeLovesTaxes. I'll put that link in the description on YouTube. And the purpose of this video, we're applying for Ziri's business, so Ziri's Chicken. All right, so we're applying as a business owner. If you're an independent contractor, you can apply for an independent contractor. But for the purpose of this video, we're applying as a business owner. All right, so right here we'll hit this question. My business does not have any employees. I work for myself. Okay. Then we'll go ahead and put our name. So we'll put Ziri Tal. You'll put your first and last name. Put your email address. Tal@gmail.com. I've already done this application, so I need to put. Go ahead and put the phone number. Okay, so now we're at the monthly income section. So remember I was telling you about the monthly income? So our monthly income, remember, from our example, was at $8,333. If you have been following along with this video, you should already have your monthly income down. So we'll go ahead and hit what it is per month. And did you receive a PPP loan in 2020? No, this is our first PPP loan, so that answer is no. So then we'll hit start application, and then they're sending us to the next step, and bam, you should be at this screen. So if it says smart business loan, then we're on the same screen. If you do not see this screen, when you complete that first section, just drop it in the comment section like, hey Duke, mine says something different. And I may have to record yet another video, but let's go ahead and start this application. So it says first name, last name, business name. Okay, and if you don't have a business name, you're just an independent contractor, just put your first and last name. Then we have our email address. So Ziri Tal we'll put ZiriTal2 at gmail.com, then 972 1234. Then type of business, we're gonna put we are a sole proprietorship. An estimated loan amount. Remember that estimated loan amount is your monthly income multiplied by 2.5. So you should already have that number written down. All right. So in our case, ours is 20,833.33. All right, then you go down here. I have reviewed. Make sure you read that because that's really important. Read that, and then continue to pre-qualify. Then you get this fancy little graph popping up, and then we'll go ahead and hit let's get started. All right, now we have these questions right here. So it says, did your business get a Paycheck Protection Program loan last year? No, this is my first loan. So we hit continue. When did Ziri Tal start? Less than 2 years ago. What is your business industry? So we do, Ziri does food. Street address, we'll just put something from Dallas. All right, no employees, just me. Create a password. So here's where you can create your password. So go ahead and enter a password, and this is really important because this helps you track your PPP loan status. So once you apply, you can track your PPP loan, come back to it, and do what you gotta do. So once you have your password entered in, we'll go ahead and hit save and continue. Now we gotta add an owner. Okay, so we'll add a person. All right, so this is where you enter your information, Ziri Tal. If there are no other owners, then the business is probably 100% owned. We'll go ahead and enter a street address, date of birth, born in 2000, not 2020, and then a social security number, right? All right, and save owner information. All right, I certify. Make sure you read that because that's really important. You don't want to get in trouble. Make sure you read that. All right, to see what you pre-qualify for, this should take a minute. Boom, you pre-qualify for a loan. So guys, if you make it to this screen, congrats, you pre-qualify. Do the pre-qualify. Okay, so now we're going to go ahead and hit continue. All right, so this is where they ask for our financials. So we'll just hit continue right here. And we're talking about a payroll analysis, all right? All right. So what type of business is it? We're a sole proprietorship. How many employees does your business have? So in this case, it's just 0. So if you have employees in your business, this means you submit them a W-2 or you file quarterly payroll taxes, which you file a Form 941. If you know that, then you probably know. If you don't, you probably don't have any employees. Don't include yourself as an employee. Just enter 0 right here. And then All right. Okay, then we'll enter our food industry, right? So, then we're into our business code. So, every activity, whether you do DoorDash, whether you have your own small business, whether you do Uber Eats, it has an activity code. So, just type in a couple keywords right here, and it'll pull up that activity code. So, right here, for Zeri's, they have a chicken sandwich business, mobile food services. And what month and year did the business get started? So this business got started in January of 2019. Once we'll have that, we'll continue. And then it says choose a document type, okay? So if you like you said, if you're actually running payroll, then you're probably gonna hit the recommended CARES Act report. So if you're using that, but let's say you're just a small business owner or you're an independent contractor, you're gonna hit the tax document because we're gonna be uploading Schedule C. So you see where it says tax document? That's the document we're gonna be using to prove that payroll. So we'll go ahead and hit continue right there. And then it says choose a tax document. Guys, it's gonna be 1040 Schedule C. That's what you're gonna upload. 1040 Schedule C. That's what we're gonna upload. So we'll go ahead and continue right there. All right, and then, so remember that line 31 that I told you guys about? Remember that line 31? This is where you enter that net profit. So Zeri's net profit was 100,000. All right, and then it starts to the average monthly payroll right there, and then you see that PPP loan amount right there. Okay, then now here's that explanation. So if you haven't written that explanation down, it's going to be in the description too. Those templates I use is going to be in the description as well. But I wanted you guys to be prepared before we start this video. So this is where we're into that first explanation that I was telling you guys about. So I'm going to copy the explanation from here, plug it right here. So this is where you'll change that year, right? This is where you change that year. So I'm using 2019 Schedule C or 2020 Schedule C, which I will upload in the document section. So that's just the explanation that they're going to ask for. Right here, don't give a story, don't rant, don't talk about your kids. I know we're all going through something, but that's not what they're looking for. So this is not your time to plead your case, like you need the PPP, give it to me. No, you're just gonna enter the explanation right there and how you figured out those numbers. So in this case, the numbers are based off my 2020 Schedule C, which I will upload in the document section. We'll go ahead and hit continue. This should change our loan amount. It just rounds up. So we'll go ahead and hit confirm that. And this is where we're gonna upload that form. This is what they're asking for. Okay, let us see that Schedule C. Okay, so do not upload your entire tax return. Do not upload your 1099 you received. Just upload the Schedule C, that form right there. All right, so in this case, we'll go ahead and upload that Schedule C. And we'll go ahead and hit continue. All right, now continue your business information. So this is where we're going to enter our business information. So we'll go ahead and continue doing business ads. If you're doing business ads, like you have a DBA, you'll enter that right there. All right, so business phone. So for Zeri, we'll put Zeri's chicken. If you don't have a DBA, just leave it blank. The business phone number. And then does the business engage in? Guys, read this. I'm just gonna select off of them, but I highly encourage you guys read this because you get in trouble. So go ahead and read that. I'm not gonna read I'm not gonna read it for you. But go ahead and read this. So it's application. No. Continue to step 2 of 3. All right. So this is that business story that I was telling you about. So I'm also gonna put a template of a business story. I'm also going to put a template of a business story in the description that you can copy and paste and put in right here. So for this case, I'm going to use the own a business template. Going to hit copy, going to hit paste, and then we'll put the business name. So Zeri's chicken. So even though I'm giving you guys a template, don't just upload the template. Feel free to customize it, put it to yourself, add your own little twang. But like I said, this is not a space where you beg your case on why you need the PPP. They don't want to hear that. Just give your business story, who your business is, or what you do. If you're an independent contractor, what you do. So Zeri's Chicken was founded in 2019 to serve the community with fresh and healthy chicken chicken sandwiches. That's it. Business story. Okay. So guys, you're gonna have a template for that as well. And then once we have that entered in, we'll go ahead and hit save and continue. Payroll information. So this is where you enter the purpose of the loan. So hey, we're gonna pay some salaries, we're gonna pay some utilities, and so forth. All right. Now we have that section, complete mobile phone number. So that's asking for some basic information. So we're gonna go ahead and enter that in. Email address, Zeri Tao 2@com.com. Okay, then the job title. We're sole proprietor. Do you own? So right here, do you own another business? No. You don't have to do this section right here. It's all optional. So for right now, I just hit prefer not to disclose. We'll hit continue. All right. Now we have that, and now we're at the closing, right? So this is okay. So this is where you're going to enter that EIN that I was telling you about earlier. So if you do not have an EIN, I strongly recommend you get one. Seriously, and for the purpose of getting one, guys, I strongly recommend you get a DBA and an EIN. I don't care if you just do like DoorDash or you just do OnlyFans or you have a side gig. You want to have a DBA, you want to have an EIN for bookkeeping purposes. All right. So you don't want, let's say you don't want your income, and this is just like a really good tip you guys can take forward. You don't want your business income mixed with your personal income. Seriously, you don't. And if you do like something like Twitch, like YouTube, like a side gig, you are considered a small business owner. That's why you're on Smart Biz applying for a PPP loan. You are considered a small business owner. So let's act like one. Get your DBA, get your EIN, get a separate business bank account. Okay. All right. So we're into the business detail. This is the address we're using. We'll get the EIN. All right. Hit 234. All right. And are the products and services of the business available to the general public? Yes. How many jobs do you create? Let's just say we create one and one. Make sure you guys read this, right? Make sure you guys read this and none of the above. All right. So now that we have that, all right. So now this is where you enter that driver license information. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Expiration dates. So these are all of the things that I said, hey, make sure you have ready before applying. And then by checking this box, you authorize. So make sure you read all that. I'm just clicking. Make sure you read all that. All right, so it looks like we missed something. All right, so this is where you're going to upload any additional documents. So this is where you upload what I was talking about, like the bank statements, the void check, confirm your business was in operation. So if you're going to need a void check. And the purpose of a void check is to confirm your banking information, because anybody can enter a banking information, but a void check actually has your routing and account number on there. I'm not going to move past this part because I do not want to accidentally submit a fraudulent application. So guys, make sure you fill out this part in full, upload these documents and so forth. So let's just go over these real quick. So provide a certificate that you received. So if you have a DBA or something like that, or if you registered your LLC or something like that, that's where you upload that information. Confirm your business was an operation. So this is where you upload an invoice that you sent out or a bank statement where you had income coming in. So just find a bank statement, highlight that bank statement where that income was coming in. If you have a 1099 from 2019, you'll upload that right there, or any other type of bank statement from 2019, and then that void check. Guys, so that's how you apply for the PPP loan. This is an updated version. I hope this helped. I really hope it helps. And I really hope you get approved. Also, guys, check the status. Remember, you made an account, so make sure you continue to check your status of your PPP loan. Also, if you get denied, apply again. There's some weird stuff happening at the SBA, and all of these applications that get approved are getting denied. So if you know you qualify for the PPP, if you meet these qualifications, and I'll go over them, right? So right now this video is for the first draw. So if you have never received a PPP loan before, that is what I just covered. And the qualifications are this. You had a small business, or you were self-employed on or before February 15th, 2020. You have fewer than 500 employees. you were negatively affected by COVID-19, and pretty much everybody was negatively affected by COVID-19, you have a positive net income from either 2019 or 2020 on your Schedule C. Okay, so those are kind of like the primary qualifications in order to apply for the PPP. So if you know you meet those qualifications, and if you get denied, just apply at another bank. I've seen where several times where people got denied like 2 times. They finally applied at the 3rd one and they got it there. Guys, if you enjoyed this video, please go ahead and subscribe, give it a like, let me know what you think in the comment section, and I will see you guys another time. Bye-bye.